Welcome everyone. Today we'll have a special video for the Childe banner rerun prediction and also the weapon banner predictions. In this video, we'll use the past information on the previous banners and also the weapon banners to help us to predict the upcoming Childe banner 4-star characters. We'll also go through some of the official patch notes for patch 1.4 on the new weapon banner and how would this help us to predict the characters banner. Because some of those weapons guys are specially made for a special character like Fischl, so we'll talk about this as well. We'll go through the past banners of characters and also weapons and have a look at the weapons for Childe and also for Rosaria. We'll be using a visual summary over here to have a look at all the available characters for the Childe banner, what elements they are, and how to filter them for the last 3 characters for the Childe banner. Now if you guys have seen our previous prediction video on the Venti banner, we were 100% correct on the Noel, Sakura's and also on the Razor, so I'm pretty confident on this prediction as well, and let's get started. Now coming over to our banner prediction notes. We have a bit of the basics here about no recently rate up 4 stars from the last 2 banners and also no Lisa, Amber or Kaya because they're the free starters. I'm also adding a few other considerations because currently we can see a pattern with the weapons banner and also the character banner. They tend to work very well together. So the limited character Childe is going to have a special 5-star bow, and we'll talk about this as well. And also we'll be looking at popular 4-star characters for the rerun banners, and this is going to be especially important because this will help boost the sales. Finally, the 4-star characters should likely to help Childe with having his combos and also elemental synergies. Now coming over to the history of different banners in the game. What we can see is there's a really obvious pattern guys. The 5-star character will come with a 5-star weapon, and this is always the case with Shao with his weapon and also with Ganyu and also her weapon with the Am's bow. So if we come over to Childe, because he has been running previously, we can see the best weapon for Childe, which is the Skyward Hub, and this is not going to change. So it is very likely guys, the Skyward Hub over here will be the 5-star weapon for Childe in the rate up weapons banner. It's a really powerful weapon with the highest base attack at the moment and also the high critical rate for the substats and also some really good stats. So this is one of the best weapons for Childe. Now usually the weapon banner also come with a not so good weapon because it's a fodder weapon for the weapon we really wanted. So you can see most of the weapons actually come with a second piece, which we don't really need that. But for the case for Childe and also Rosaria banner, we may be getting the Skyward Spine as the other secondary 5-star weapon. So we can see that Rosaria is a polearm user, and she wants to have polearms of course, so they will likely gonna be a 5-star weapon with a Skyward Spine. So this way we have the 5-star bow for Childe, and also if you happen to get the other weapon, the Skyward Spine, you can use that on Rosaria, and this makes the weapon banner much more tempting. Now in case you guys are wondering, why don't we have a different 5-star weapon for Rosaria, like the Pomodoro Jet Spear or maybe the particular Zhongli Spear? So the Zhongli Spear is an exclusive item, it won't be coming back until maybe the weapon rerun for this item. So that might be a while, that might be coming with the Zhongli rerun. And also lately in patch 1.3, we have had the weapons banner rate up for the Jade Spear, so likely those weapons won't be coming anytime sooner. So coming over to our summary notes over here, we can see right away the weapon prediction banner is quite straightforward. It has to be the weapon for the special characters that's in the banner to help the characters banner sell and also to sell the weapons banner, so they work together with each other. So we can see the Skyward Hub and also the Skyward Spine as the prediction weapons for the 5 stars for Childe and also Rosaria. I'm calling her a 5-star, but she's quite popular. So we can see the focus of those 2 characters for now. Now coming over to the 4-star weapons. If we come over to the official patch notes, there was a small hint of the upcoming weapon banner with an exclusive weapon. So the Alley Hunter is an exclusive bow. If you guys haven't seen the stats of Alley Hunter, it's actually pretty nice with some really high base attack and also attack substats. And this makes the bow quite interesting. What's more is, the special bows effect is gonna be the ambush effect. And for this effect, if your character is not on the field, you can gain up to 20% increase of damage. But if a character is on the field, we actually start to lose the 20% bonus damage. Now the 20% bonus damage works with everything, elemental combos, normal attack and everything. But how do you keep a character off the field and benefit from the 20% bonus damage? So this is quite interesting. And guess what guys, we have the perfect candidate, it is Fischl. What a surprise, right? So keep the character off the field and still deal damage, it has to be Fischl and also her Knight Rider. Summoning odds will allow her to deal damage while off the field. Odds duration is 10 seconds. And if we actually have a higher level of odds with the constellations, what we're going to have is 2 more seconds of odds. and also dealing 30% of Fischl's attack as electro damage. So ideally, this new exclusive 4-star bow is gonna work wonderfully well with Fischl, and we have a few candidates for the character banner and also for the weapon banners now. Now coming back to our summary notes, we can see that the Alley Hunter, the exclusive new 4-star bow, is gonna be the ideal Fischl bow. I don't think there's a lot of bow characters that can stay off the field and still benefit as much as her do. And now coming over to a bit of the marketing perspective of a Rerun banner, or any banner in particular. For those banners, we should be looking for 4-star characters that support the 5-star unique character, which is Childe for this case. The 4-star characters should also benefit from higher constellation. And guess what guys, Fischl with higher constellation is one of the best character for dealing additional damage as electro damage. And also the 4-star characters may be coming from banners that people don't often wish too much, like the Albedo or the Kachin banner. This is because if we come over here, we can see that in our battle banner, you can see Fischl, Fischl Bennett, you can see really popular 4-star characters. And similarly, if you come over to the Kachin banner, you can see Ningguang, you can see Bennett. So notice some of the 4-star characters are very popular, and they tend to use them to boost the sales of the banners. And because Childe is a hydro DPS character, ideally we want to be looking for 4-star characters with Vaporize, Freeze or Electrifying effect. And also Childe wants critical rate and also supporting characters, which Rosaria actually works very well with him. But we know that Rosaria is also confirmed for his banner. So coming over to our banner prediction tier list, we can see all the elements of the characters, and those 6 characters are the previous radar banners from the Hu Tao and also the Venti banner. They will not be joining us. After that, we can see this available of Barbara, Ningguang, Bennett, and also Xinyan, and also Beidou, Fischl, and also our quiet little friend Diona. There is also Rosaria, but we don't have the icon for Rosaria. I could put Ayaka over here, but that will be a little confusing. So keep in mind, Rosaria will be over here. So coming to the deductions, I do not think Barbara will be an ideal character for a Rerun banner, because, she is not that popular, and we do get a lot of free Barbaras. After that, we know that Fischl is very likely to be joining the party because of the Alley Hunter bow, so Beidou is probably not going to be available for the banner. No way we're going to have 2 electric characters, right? So what we're left with is going to be Xinyan versus Bennett. Bennett is very popular with the Kachin banner and also with our battle banner. And Xinyan is less versatile compared to Bennett, so we're going to have her over here as well. Childe doesn't need a shield that badly, and Xinyan's particular shield and also her increase of physical damage doesn't do much for Childe. Now finally, we're left with about 4 candidates. Ningguang on the side is also a DPS. Because Childe is a DPS, we really don't need her as a DPS character in the banner. She doesn't work well with Childe, and we don't get any great elemental combinations. And also guys, we are likely going to see Ningguang with Zhongli's banner, with the Zhongli Rerun banner, which we'll talk about this briefly. So she is going to be waiting for her husband with Zhongli, and she will work really well with Zhongli and also the double Geo team. So we do have 4 characters at the moment. Keep in mind Rosaria is also here. So Rosaria or Diona. I don't think we're going to have 2 cryo characters because Rosaria would deal enough cryo damage and allow us to have consistent cryo debuff, which is what Diona provides. Diona also provides a shield, but Rosaria gives us higher critical rate with her passives. So we're going to have Diona come over here, so we're going to have Rosaria. Let's use Ayaka to pretend she's Rosaria. So this will be the final prediction of the banners. We're going to have Childe as the Hydro 5-star character, Bennett, Fischl, and also Rosaria, which is, Ayaka can come back over here, so to not confuse anyone. Now if you guys are interested on Rosaria's build, I do plan to make a special build guide on Rosaria and also talk about her passive and also her talents. We do have a few videos as well to talk about Rosaria and how if you build her with a lot of critical rate, she can be providing the whole team with a bonus critical rate and also increased physical damage, which can be very good. So now coming back to our summary notes, we can see that for the Childe banner, Rosaria is a guaranteed character, because it is also mentioned in the patch notes that Rosaria will be coming to us with the Childe banner. We also have the highly likely characters with Fischl and also Bennett. Those are really popular 4-star characters, and Fischl is really powerful with Constitution 6. Bennett is also great up to Constitution 5. If you're going for Constitution 6 Bennett, be a little careful guys. This is because we currently cannot turn off constellations. And if we have a look at Constitution 6 Bennett, he will turn the allied characters that attack into pyro damage, and some of those characters might want to keep the electro damage or the normal attack as not pyro damage. So Bennett will force all the normal attack and also charge attacks into pyro damage. So be aware of this if you're going for Constellation 6 Bennett. Often people stop at Constellation 5 and they don't actually unlock the last constellation. Unless you're going for a pyro team solely, and this can work really well with a bonus pyro damage. Now for the likely characters, we also have Xinyan and also Diona. They are considered to be a little less effective compared to the supporting potential of the characters over here. So Rosaria is going to out-support Diona for Childe, and also Bennett is going to out-support Xinyan. And Fischl is really good with a bow, so we can see that they are likely but not that highly likely. And finally, the runner-up and also possible characters which are extremely unlikely will be Barbara, Beidou and also Ningguang. They are the only remaining 4 stars that can be joining the banner. Now we mentioned previously of Ningguang joining us with Zhongli's rerun banner, and there's a lot of information and also speculation on the possible Zhongli reruns. So what I want to bring us to is this particular video, which I talk about the prediction for the Zhongli banner reruns and also his 4-star predictions, and also what are the speculations from the community. So if you want to know a little more about the possible Zhongli banner for patch 1.5, definitely come over to this video, and also be a little more prepared with your resource, primal gems, and how you plan your, the 100% guarantee and your soft pity if you want Zhongli, which is a really good geo supporting shield character and also boosting our damage. So Ningguang is gonna be a really nice geo character because Zhongli is a geo support. He will boost the geo character's damage by the most. He can also work with any of the other teams that is not geo. But having 2 geo characters with the latest geo buff and also Ningguang's hotfix with some of her attacks makes her really powerful. And it is likely, guys, Ningguang will be joining us with Zhongli's rerun. Depending on the sales of the Childe rerun and also on the Venti rerun, we can also potentially use those as the expectation of the future banners for the reruns. We will be having Clear rerun and also possible Battle rerun, Ganyu rerun, and a lot of reruns that may be coming after 6 months of the banner. So depending on how those banners goes, this is quite interesting with Zhongli, Clear rerun, and also maybe Ganyu rerun. So hopefully you guys found the banner prediction video helpful. This time I try to have the characters banner and also the weapon banner together, because often I see a pattern with the weapons banner, but we haven't talked about this too much. So here I have predicted the weapons banner, which I'm pretty sure those are very likely gonna be the weapons that's coming with the weapons banner. And our final candidates are gonna be Childe, Bennett, Rosaria, and also Fischl. So let me know what do you guys think about those predictions. Would you be going for those banners, or would you be saving for the patch 1.5 banners, which will have a look at those new characters, their skills, and also how popular and how strong they are. Now if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and also turn the little bell on for the latest news. I'll be looking towards to make more builds, guides, tips, and news and event updates for us as we come further into the game. And as always, I wish you guys the best of luck with Genshin and have the most fun in exploring this wonderful world.